Mickey Munson, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
Digging in, Hans Felder. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
No strike.
And that misses as well. So that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones.
Batting second, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
At the plate, Chuck Moore. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Felder rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. One and 1 the count to Chris Davis.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Pitts is there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Manny Morales. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1-1 the count. Moore stands at second with 2 gone. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Now here's a drive out to right center field. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Into the box, Chubby nails as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And that one stayed too low apparently. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Looking to minimize the damage here. 0-1 the count. .23 pitches already here in the first inning. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Tigers 2, the Rays nothing. Jordan Zimmerman gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmerman. Big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
And he takes ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Tigers will be forced to deal with his speed at first base.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Into the box, Sammy Pitts. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. From the stretch. A ball and no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Count even now at 1-1. On the ground is short. This could be two. Played on the backhand. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
At the plate, Boof Bobo. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Pruitt racing back at the track. The wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Rays have cut this to a 2-1 ball game now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
In now, Connor Pitts. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll come into play here at 319. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Swinging a soft liner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Ground ball foul down the left side. Zimmerman comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Hits the runner at first with 2 gone. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Ready now, Lenny Pruitt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Center fielder, Lenny Pruitt.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Changeup in for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian Nakayama. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nakayama, the former Yankee who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Now at the plate, Hans Felder. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Jeff Pitts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jeff Pitts.
First offering on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
The 2-1 on its way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Rays have come back to tie things at 2.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, John Pitts. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 302 is the average coming in. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Swing and a miss
for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jay Park. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. A high fastball is in there.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Line hard to the left side, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And that one stayed up a little high. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Leonardo Asensio, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. But the Rays are able to knot things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian, and ready to start out the inning, Jonathan Villar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Chuck Moore. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ball and a strike. Now straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts moves over, 1 away. Digging in, Chris Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready for another chance?
And
Jesse
leading off
Pitts.
for the Rays.
He'll get us going in the home.
Pitch.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he hung a curveball that time that stayed high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nakayama is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 3, Sammy Pitts.
Now to the plate, Sammy Pitts, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Booth Bobo, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
in there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. So digging in now, Manny Morales.
Third baseman, Manny Morales.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Missed with a slider. Now that's popped up, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Now batting, second baseman.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Standing in now, Chubby Nails, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 24. Catcher.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One and 1 the count now. Fastball called strike. 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Gattis will turn and head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1-2-3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
In now, Lenny Pruitt, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Gaddis at second with 2 down. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping into the box, Connor Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Second baseman, number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Villar has it from deep in the hole, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long, but up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pruitt is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, John Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Next up for Detroit, Brian Nakayama. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1. swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Hans Felder. Fouled off. He went down on strikes last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. Popped him up. Asensio has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Pitts is there, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Settling in now, Jay
And leading
Hart.
off for the Rays, designated hitter, James Hart.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball. And that's over. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Leonardo Asensio. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Lifted in the air out to right. Felder is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jesse Pitts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is line to left, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
3-2 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Coming to the plate now, Bobo, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Bobo is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
Zimmerman comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rays strand a pair through 5, all even at 2-2. Now batting, Chuck Moore.
Leading off for Detroit, the designated hitter, Chuck Moore.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To third. Pitts is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Into the box, Manny Morales, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Standing in, Connor Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, second baseman, Connor Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Nakayama is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that battery.
Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 31.
Striding into the box, John Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Zimmerman gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Dribbled up the line. Davis fields it cleanly, and Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-2 Tampa. back here on the show. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Digging in now, Chubby Nails. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Evan Gattis now standing in. Popped him up. Asensio ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Center fielder, number 4, Lenny Pruitt.
In now, Lenny Pruitt is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 3-2. Phil Fugate gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Phil Fugate.
Jay Park will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
James Park.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Leonardo.
So coming to the plate, Leonardo Asensio. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now a bunt attempt here. Morales scoops it up. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up. Tampa Bay leads this one 3-2. Antoine Jefferson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Antoine Jefferson.
Huey Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Gonzalez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in now, Hans Felder, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far on the year, Felder brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Jefferson uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Asensio waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Gonzalez, base runner at first with 1 out. Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Moore.
Gabriel Becerra will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Gabriel Becerra.
Into the box, Chuck Moore, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Now another 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Davis is certainly one of the right guys to have at the plate in this spot. A long ball would be huge, and he's hit more than 300 of them in his career.
Oh, yeah, when he knocked the donut off his bat on the on-deck circle, Matty, that was the only thing that was on his mind. He's been in this situation multiple times in his career. The moment will not get too big for him. He knows how to slow it down. Don't be shocked if he leaves Earth right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rays lead it 3-2. Nicholas Corbin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Nicholas Corbin.
Starling Marte is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 39, Starling Marte.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Pitts.
And leading off for the Rays, third baseman, Sammy.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And there's ball 2 now. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Boy, he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The 2-2 one more time is taken, ball 3.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Felder is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. Standing in, Bobo. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up. Davis in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Connor Pitts. First pitch coming. Here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
In now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Pitts stands at second with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. Last chance coming up for the Tigers, and Tampa's taking a 4-2 lead. Gregory Pitts comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Gregory Pitts.
Striding in to start the 9th, Manny Morales, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pitts stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Pitts has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Chubby.
Into the box now, Chubby Nails. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Next for the Tigers, Evan Gattis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Lenny Pruitt, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Catch is made, and the Rays come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Mickey Munson with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Gregory Pitts hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.